Hi everyone, this is Michael Brook from Rapid Couples Counseling, and this video is entitled, If Your Relationship is in Trouble, Consider These Things. Often people end up having relationships, and at the beginning of the relationship, things are going pretty good. Often they might meet each other, things are going well in their lives, or often they might meet each other at a difficult place in life, and they help each other out of a bit of a hole. And then they do the honeymoon phase, everything's all wonderful, you're shagging like rabbits, your emotional needs being met, you're having time apart, you're making each other feel desired and wanted, and everything's all wonderful. But then, what sometimes happens is what can be reduced to the acronym these. You get tired. So you're doing a job that makes you very fatigued, right? You get hungry. At the end of the day, if you're hungry and that can kick off some emotional states that aren't helpful, right? Once again, you might be emotional. For women, sometimes some women experience emotional swings in their menstrual cycle. Sometimes men might experience a bad day. They've had some challenges with someone at work, or their boss gives them a bit of pressure or whatever, and they get home and they're already emotional. So T.H.E.S.E. Next thing is stress. Stress has a substantial negative impact on relationships. And the final one is you might be exhausted, right? So, for example, you might be having kids, you might be working 2 jobs, you might be having a whole heap of stuff that's going on in your life that might make you exhausted. So when people are tired or hungry or emotional or stressed or exhausted, if one of those things is going on, then people tend not to communicate really well. And people tend to be very emotionally dysregulated when those things are going on. And so often they might be in a relationship with someone who really cares about them, who really loves, who they really love them, but because they're tired, hungry, exhausted, stressed, and emotional, they tend to behave really, really poorly, and they tend to be very emotionally dysregulated. So if you are in a relationship that's not going so great, you need to consider these things. Are you tired? Are you hungry? Are you emotional, right? Are you stressed? Are you exhausted? And if one of those things is going on, well, it's a useful idea for you. It's useful for you to fix those things first. It's a useful idea if you're in one of those conditions to make sure you can calibrate your own emotional state. If you're tired, hungry, exhausted, stressed, or emotional, you can calibrate your own emotional state and go, hey, have a conversation with your relationship partner saying, hey, I'm not doing so great. I'm tired, hungry. I'm one of these things, and I need to recharge my batteries. I need to reduce my stress. I need to blah, 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 in order for a relationship to improve. And then you need to both sit down and together think about the steps you can take together to improve your relationship by reducing these things. Reduce the amount of tiredness you experience. Reduce if you're hungry. Make sure you eat before you interact with your partner, or make sure if you are hungry that you make sure you're well fed in order before you start sounding off and teeing off on your partner. If you're emotional, consider steps you can take to reduce your emotionality. Hint, exercise. You need to do some exercise. If you're stressed, you need to consider ways of reducing your stress, if that's possible. And if you're exhausted, well, you need to figure out ways of improving your sleep or doing exercise, which can increase your metabolism, which can increase your sleep. And for sleep, alcohol consumption can significantly reduce people's quality of sleep. So if any of those things are going on, you need to look at remedies for them. And if you do that, then probability is your relationship will improve. So I hope this has helped. Thanks very much for taking the time to listen to this video. If you are having a challenge with your relationship, please give me a call on 0432 681 321. There's a booking link in the description. If you would like to book in for a session, click on the booking link. I look forward to helping you. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to making more quality content for you shortly. Thanks very much. Bye.